This is Tony Thompson, chilling with Boxing Beats and Rhymes.
Hank Lundy chilling with Boxing Beats and Rhymes. This is that Mayor Hardcore Mentor on Boxing Beats and Rhymes YouTube channel. Tune in because this is the place to be, man, all the time.
I am ranked number one. One! That means I'm the best.
So basically, I'm watching an old school classic between Victor Callejas, who was the WBA Super Bantamweight champion. This was in 1985. He took on a fighter named Loris Stecher. Stecher is the brother of Mauricio Stecher, who held the WBO featherweight title. His brother Mauricio fought Colin McMillan and lost his title to McMillan. And just on box record, looking at Stecher's record, he's got an impeccable record. 55 wins, 2 losses, both losses to the same man, Victor Callejas, and 2 draws. So I never saw the first fight. Apparently that was a war too, and Callejas won that one in 8 rounds. The rematch, which was on ITV World of Sport, just for the record here, boxing was a massive sport in the UK. Massive. We used to basically get everything here. World title fights from Europe, America, anything on the world radar that you had over there, it came over here. Normally delayed recording, but we didn't care about that. So this fight is an absolute war. Stecher to me was the better boxer. Victor Callejas had savage punching power. It has to be said. 22 KOs in 27 fights. He was stopped by Jeff Fenech and lost his title to Jeff Fenech. And Fenech was an exceptional talent. If Fenech wasn't around, he would have held the title for a lot longer. The only reason he couldn't have a more conclusive, longer reign is because of Jeff Fenech. Jeff Fenech was an animal back in the day. Callejas really used to load up with his left. When he was attacking, he really used to load up with it big time. So, looking at it today with a more observational eye than I would have when I was younger, he was open for that right. He was very open for that right hand. But it's okay being open. You've got to go in the eye of the storm, and you just don't want to get caught. I'm looking at his record here, man. He lost his first fight, a 4-rounder on points, and it's just KO City. Even when he won the title, scored a lot of KOs. I'm gonna go look for the Brian Roach fight. Brian Roach was a British fighter. It was a non-title fight. I doubt that's on YouTube, but I'll go look for it anyway, just for nostalgia's sake. But what I really want to talk about with this fight, this is why it's a memory lane classic, is this left hook. This left hook is sensational. Absolutely sensational. I spoke about it in a video the other day when I was talking, talking about the old school-ish and all that. And I'm just recalling the power and the precision of this left hook. And don't get me wrong, that wasn't all he could do. He used to leave himself open when he attacked. But when he was getting attacked himself, he had really good head movement. The Puerto Rican fighters were notoriously good defensive fighters in the 80s. And he was no exception. Guys like Camacho, Benitez, they were very skilled. Look at that left hook there. That's the first left hook that put him down. Just single shots. That's the first one that put him down. I think Stecher had his jaw broken earlier. A lot of people say the final left hook broke his jaw, fractured it or broke it, whatever, very painful. But this punch here is just absolutely murderous. Look at that. Look at that left hook. Was that the weight of the shot, or was it kind of just like an electric bolt that lifted his legs off the ground? Lucky he didn't break his legs, really, when you think about it. That left hook is horrible. It's a horrible punch. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, beautiful shot, man. Both legs clearly come off the ground. Lands on his knees. He really wanted the title. That's the only, I mean, how he withstood the next left hook on the same part of the jaw in the follow-up, only he knows. He really wanted the title. That's why he got up like that. They couldn't let him back out. They surely couldn't let him back out, and they didn't let him back out. It was over at that stage there. Wow. There's a slow motion here. Ow. Great stuff. Victor Calais, ladies and gentlemen. Peace out.
This is Tony Thompson, chilling with Boxing Beats and Rhymes.
Hank Lundy chilling with Boxing Beats and Rhymes. This is that Mayor Hardcore Mentor on Boxing Beats and Rhymes YouTube channel. Tune in because this is the place to be, man, all the time.
I am ranked #1. That means I'm the best.